The Pi network has entered a critical phase in its development, with its price action showing increased volatility while its ecosystem undergoes significant structural changes. This analysis will provide a comprehensive examination of Pi's technical price patterns, evaluate its current ecosystem strategy, and explore upcoming developments that could shape its future trajectory. By understanding these factors, investors and community members can better position themselves for what comes next. Recent price action and key levels. Pi's price recently experienced a sharp rally, peaking at approximately $1.65 before retracing to the 70-cent support level. This movement can be analyzed through multiple technical lenses, support and resistance zones. The 65 cents to 70 cents range has emerged as a critical support zone, where buying interest has historically appeared. A sustained hold above this level suggests underlying demand. Resistance is evident near $1.20 to $1.30, a level that previously acted as both support and resistance in earlier phases. A breakout above this zone could signal renewed bullish momentum. Moving averages and trend confirmation. The 50-day moving average, MA, is currently near 80 cents, while the 200-day MA sits around 50 cents. A golden cross, 50 MA crossing above 200 MA, has not yet formed, indicating that a long-term bullish trend is not yet confirmed. Short-term traders should watch for Pi to reclaim the 90 cents to $1 range, which would suggest a shift in market sentiment. Volume and liquidity considerations. Trading volume has been inconsistent, with spikes during the rally but declining interest during the retracement. Sustained volume expansion will be necessary for any meaningful upward movement. Liquidity remains a concern, as Pi is not yet listed on major centralized exchanges, CEXs, making it susceptible to price manipulation by large holders. Chart patterns and possible scenarios. Bullish case. If Pi holds above 70 cents and breaks past $1.20, the next target could be $1.80 to $2, especially if broader crypto markets rally. Bearish case. A drop below 65 cents could see a retest of 50 cents, where stronger support may emerge. Consolidation phase. A prolonged period between 70 cents and $1.10 would indicate accumulation before the next major move. Pi's ecosystem strategy. Controlled growth for long-term success. The Pi core team has adopted a selective approach to mainnet app integrations, prioritizing quality and security over rapid expansion. This strategy has both advantages and challenges. Key aspects of Pi's ecosystem development. App vetting process. Only projects that meet strict guidelines are featured in the official Pi ecosystem interface. This reduces fraud risks but limits short-term growth. Developers must align with Pi's vision of creating real-world utility, ensuring long-term sustainability. Third-party directories and decentralization. While the official interface is curated, third-party platforms list additional apps, allowing for a more open but less regulated ecosystem. This hybrid model balances decentralization with user protection, though it may slow mainstream adoption. Potential expansions in the Pi ecosystem. DeFi and payment integrations. The introduction of decentralized finance, DeFi, protocols could enhance Pi's utility, enabling staking, lending, and liquidity pools. Partnerships with payment processors could allow Pi to be used for everyday transactions, increasing real-world demand. Gaming and social platforms. Blockchain-based games and social networks built on Pi could attract new users and increase engagement. Play-to-earn, P2E, models, if implemented, could incentivize active participation. Enterprise adoption. If businesses begin accepting Pi as payment, its perceived value would rise significantly. Pilot programs with small and medium-sized enterprises, SMEs, could serve as a testing ground before larger-scale adoption. Upcoming developments that could impact Pi's future. Several key milestones could shape Pi's trajectory in the coming months. Mainnet migration progress. The transition from enclosed mainnet to open mainnet remains the most critical step. A full launch would enable unrestricted transactions and greater liquidity. The timing of this transition will heavily influence market sentiment. Delays could lead to frustration, while a smooth rollout could trigger a price surge. Exchange listings. Listings on major exchanges would dramatically improve liquidity and accessibility. The Pi core team has not yet confirmed any plans, but community pressure for listings is growing. Regulatory clarity. As governments worldwide refine crypto regulations, Pi's compliance strategy will determine its ability to scale. A clear regulatory framework could attract institutional interest, while uncertainty may hinder growth. Technological upgrades. Enhancements to Pi's blockchain, such as improved scalability and lower transaction fees, could make it more competitive with established networks like Ethereum or Solana. Smart contract functionality, if introduced, would open doors for decentralized applications, DApps, and developer activity. How macro trends affect Pi. Crypto market cycles. Pi's price is indirectly tied to Bitcoin's performance. A Bitcoin bull run would likely lift altcoins, including Pi. Conversely, a prolonged bear market could suppress Pi's growth until sentiment improves. Macroeconomic factors. Federal Reserve policies on interest rates will impact investor appetite for risk assets like Pi. Inflation trends and geopolitical stability also play a role in shaping crypto market dynamics. Pi's unique position. Unlike most altcoins, Pi has a massive organic user base, over 50 million engaged users. If even a fraction transition into active spenders or traders, demand could surge. The project's focus on accessibility, mobile mining, gives it an edge in emerging markets. Pi Network now stands at perhaps the most decisive moment in its development, with its future trajectory dependent on both carefully executed internal milestones and broader crypto market dynamics. For all stakeholders, from day traders to long-term believers, understanding these key variables will be essential for navigating the coming months successfully. What to watch next? Pi Network stands at a crossroads, with its future hinging on both internal developments and external market conditions. Key takeaways for investors and community members. Short-term traders, monitor the 70-cent support and $1.20 resistance levels for breakout opportunities. Long-term holders, focus on ecosystem growth, mainnet progress, and potential exchange listings. Developers and businesses, watch for opportunities to build on Pi's platform as its infrastructure matures. The next 6 to 12 months will be pivotal. If Pi can successfully execute its roadmap while navigating market challenges, it could emerge as one of the most impactful projects in the crypto space. What's your outlook on Pi Network? Share your thoughts in the comments, and if you found this analysis valuable, consider subscribing for future updates. Thank you for reading, and stay informed.